There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she already done had her.
Jeffree Star loves a man.
I knew that it came in a hot pink box with the logo. He is a
packaging whore.
This is just amazing. I love it.
Drama. Unleash your inner drama. Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video about Jeffree Star. I know this guy cannot get a day off to save his life. But I was laying around last night and I see Nick Snyder posted a video. He was actually the first. I want to give credit where it's due. About Jeffree Star and this whole alien merch. As you guys seen in the intro, Jeffree Star tweeted out a piece of merch from his upcoming alien merch line. But not really, because we'll get into that here in a minute. And I seen Nick's video, so I'm gonna give him a little sister shout out. I know that James Charles has nothing to do with this intro. I just thought it was funny because I seen Paige do it in her intro. And I was kind of living for it. I'm cringe as a motherfucker, but that's okay. But as you guys can tell, Jeffree Star is in quite a bit of a mess. It's actually been reconciled, but I wanted to come on here and talk about it. This little piece of alien merch that he tweeted out caused quite the controversy. I do want to put a picture here of the original artwork, or alleged original artwork for you guys, and the picture that was in the intro of Jeffree Star's merch that he was going to be putting out. I do want to point out that they are very, very similar. However, they are different just as much as they are similar. In my opinion, you could tell that maybe there was some inspiration took from this piece, but overall, I believe that they are different. I do want to say that I think that it is important that if an artist does work, that they are recognized and paid for it, because you guys know people like to rip people off left and right, especially in the days of the internet where you can just point, click, and drag pictures and do whatever with them. But this Hey Monster art guy was very quick to put his 2 cents in, and a lot of people took notice of it, and that is why we are here today. You guys know that we've discussed things like this before, especially with like palettes, most recently this color pop thing. It's like industry-wide, like in every different point or part of the internet, there are people copying things. And I just want to say before I get into this, I don't think that Jeffree Star deliberately copied this. I don't think that Jeffree Star copied this at all, honestly, because Jeffree Star is not an artist. I don't think that he has the time to sit down with a sketch pad every day to come up with new merch.
Let's do it.
He hires people to do this type of stuff. So he does have the final okay, but would he have ever really known about this artwork? I don't think so. And it's not fair for us to assume that Jeffree Star would just blatantly rip someone off, because in the past he has accused people of doing this to him, and he has caught out other people for doing the same thing. But apparently this got Jeffree Star's attention, because earlier today on Twitter, Jeffree Star tweeted it, "Hey, Monster Art, literally had no idea I would never back this thievery. The image has been deleted. The person who made this will be fired today, and I'd love to reach out to you directly to discuss art, just to personally say sorry because I'm horrified at this situation." I think that that is amazing that Jeffree Star would literally halt making this merch because this guy feels like his rights were infringed upon. Regardless if they were or not, I do believe that although there was inspiration took from this piece of art, I don't think that it was a blatant copy. But with Jeffree Star basically saying that he's gonna fire this person that did this digital work and no longer possibly sell this, that speaks a lot to Jeffree's character. Hey Monster Art tweeted back to him and said, "Thank you for your swift response. I really appreciate it. I know you didn't personally have a hand in this, and the fact that you acknowledged and took responsibility so quickly speaks volumes." And like I just said, it honestly does. If this guy has had his work like replicated and put like all over the internet, as you've seen in this intro, even at making its way all the way to like Hot Topic on a mug, that really speaks to Jeffree's character as far as him like wanting to pull this and stop this and reach out to him and apologize. Jeffree Star responded back to him and said, "I woke up completely shocked and sad because the same thing has happened to me over and over throughout the years, and I would never want to make another person feel that way. What is the best way to contact you outside of Twitter?" Hey, it's Monster Art said, "I'll send a DM. Thanks again." So that was completely resolved, and I think that Jeffree handled that in a very classy way. He did honestly do everything that he could to try to make this person feel like he wasn't trying to steal his artwork and that he wasn't trying to take anything away from him. So thumbs up to you for that, Jeffree. I really think that you did an outstanding job with that. However, however, there's a however here. My sister, Ashley Kyle, you guys know that me and her and Rich Lux are like thick as thieves. She's like my very, very best friend here on the internet. The girl has been with me for such a long time. I've confided stuff in her that I have never told anyone. And she made a video about the same thing last night, and she was very not biased in it at all. She did cover much of what I just said, and she said that she didn't think that it was a blatant copy, but maybe there was possibly some kind of inspiration took from the piece of artwork, which is fine. A lot of people go off inspiration. All these Instagram people do makeup looks based off one another. It's like a total thing. But in her video, she was very fair. She even described everything in detail. She went through this guy's sketchbook on his website. She went to every extent to show that this would have possibly been this guy's work. And she said that she tried to reach out to Jeffree Star in DMs on Instagram. Now, she didn't tell me that. I just knew that after what we're gonna get into. But girl, you knew Jeffree Star was not going to be able to see your DM on Instagram, girl. We're going to have a talk. But Jeffree Star popped off at Ashley and had this to say. "Ashley Kyle, weird how you never ask me or my team questions to find out the truth or ask for a quote. It's embarrassing to say the least. I've already addressed this issue this morning with the artist, but your video will continue to try and make me look like a thief. Gross." Nowhere in Ashley's video did she say that Jeffree Star stole this. We were all in agreement. We all pretty much could tell that Jeffree Star doesn't have to steal any kind of artwork because he has people that work for him that could definitely make his artwork. And especially after that whole thing with Kat Von D, do we really think that Jeffree's gonna plagiarize on someone else's work? I don't think so. Ashley tweeted back to Jeffree and said, "I actually messaged you last night on Instagram. I'm sorry you feel that way. My video presented both sides of the story." And it did. Jeffree responded to her and said, "On Instagram, sweetie, I don't follow you and would never DM on there. It's common sense with over 9 million followers. Try a business email that can be Google search. Try getting real clarity instead of 10 minutes of bullshit."
Bitch, hold up. Who the fuck is you talking to? That's my friend, girl. What?
Jeffree also then tweeted back to Ashley and said, "Just so you have actual facts, a third-party artist was hired by someone on my art team. He has been fired today. I was unaware of the original artist and am completely horrified. Hope you can pay your rent off that AdSense of lies." That was fucked up, sir. Like, Jeffree, you know, like, you pay our bills as drama channels because you're like always enthralled and embroiled in some drama, but you didn't have to go there. Like, sis, that was a low blow. Ashley responded to him and said, "I'm aware, I saw the tweets and Spencer emailed me back and I didn't lie in my video, but thank you, I will." One of Ashley's amazing subscribers and followers, she's also mine too, Nicola Walker, tweeted back to Ashley and said, Ashley didn't come for you at all. She presented what was out there in a very nice way. She's not the only one that made a video, but I bet she's the only one that reached out to you. Jeffree responded to her and said, I never said anyone came for me, but if you're going to report news, then work harder and actually reach out to our team. A DM on personal Instagram with millions of followers isn't doing real work. It's lazy. To which Ashley responded and said, I've always been leery of contacting business emails, but okay, lesson learned. Of course, by this time, you know, I've already text messaged Ashley and been like,
girl, what is tea? What is going on? What is the tea? I need to know. What is going on?
And she explained that Jeffree Star did reach out to her and he was very friendly and he apologized to her in DM saying that he was sorry that he reacted this way, which is great. I'm glad that they came to an amicable resolution to this. I understand that people have bad days and I understand that people get triggered very easily when they're accused of things that they did not do or may not have been aware of. It happens. So Ashley then tweeted out, I just want to let everyone know that Jeffree Star and I have spoken privately and everything is good. I explained my side and he explained his. Apologies were given, no hard feelings, and I learned a huge lesson today for my channel. There is always room to grow. And I agree. It is very difficult to reach out to people, especially in DMs and email and all of that. I did see that Beauty True Sleuth did tweet that she had actually tried to reach out to Jeffree Star multiple times and she's never received a response. So there's that. So I mean, these arguments that these beauty gurus give us saying that you didn't reach out or whatever, sometimes we just don't get a response. I mean, like, Jeffree then responded to Ashley's tweet and said, 100% respect you, and I'd also like to publicly say sorry for my choice of words and how I reacted. You didn't deserve that. I was in my feelings and shook this morning. So not only did Jeffree Star apologize in DMs, he did publicly apologize to her on Twitter. I'm just gonna say, if your disrespect is here, then your apology needs to be here. And I do feel like Jeffree met that need in this sense, so I feel great that he has actually reached out to this person about this artwork and he wants to like reconcile and make this a better situation for him. I don't know if they're still going to produce this merch. Maybe he could pay him like royalties or something like that because everybody really loved this merch. And honestly, it would be a win-win for Jeffree because not only would he be doing the right thing or what he felt was the right thing, he could compensate the artist and he could still give all of his fans the merchandise that they want. But you guys, this is all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm sure there'll be more drama that will kick off here shortly. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. But I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.